Hello, let's begin with bonds in brick masonry from the construction of superstructure. So, the bricks being uniform in size can be arranged in variety of ways. Okay, we have already seen or studied the different important terms used in brick masonry and standard size of brick masonry. So there are some bonds while construction of brick masonry. That bonds are four types. So let's see each type of bond in detail. There are four types: header bond, stretcher bond, English bond and Flemish bond. Then first type of bond is header bond. In header bond, all bricks in each course are placed as headers on the face of the walls. You can see in the diagram these all face contains a header face of the brick masonry. Okay, this means this brick masonry shows only half part of the brick, and the half elevation part of the brick is called as header. Okay, and the construction of brick masonry with all these headers is nothing but a header bond. So header bond is used for the construction of walls with full brick thickness which measures 19 centimeter. Okay, in header bonds the overlap is kept equal to half width of the brick. Okay, overlap of each course contains the width, that is half width of the brick. To achieve this, 3/4 brick bats are used in alternate courses. Okay, to maintain this header bond construction, the 3/4 brick bats are used in the alternate courses. Okay, then the second type of bond is stretcher bond. Longer narrow face of the brick is called as stretcher bond. Okay, or stretcher, longer narrow face of the brick. We can see here all these all these faces of the brick used for this brick masonry is showing full face of the brick. Okay, this brick now has full face. Okay, you can see these are the full bricks, and that's why here yes it denotes a stretcher. Stretcher bond is created when bricks are laid with only their stretchers showing. Okay, here you can see all these courses of the brick masonry showing only stretchers, and their stretchers showing overlapping midway with the courses of bricks below and above. Okay, stretcher bond in the brick is the simplest repeating pattern, but the limitation of stretcher bond is that it cannot make effective bonding with adjacent bricks in full width thick brick walls. Okay, this is disadvantage. It does not make a stronger bond. They are suitably used only for one half brick thick walls. One half brick thick walls, such as to form the construction half brick thick partition walls. Okay, these stretcher bonds are used only for the construction of one half brick thick wall. One half means one and a half brick thick wall construction is done by the stretcher bond. Walls constructed with stretcher bonds are not stable enough to stand alone in case of longer span and height. Okay, by making the brick masonry, by repeating the stretcher bond, it doesn't make that much stable enough to stand alone in case of longer span and height. Okay, thus they need supporting structure such as brick masonry columns at the regular intervals for the stability. Then third type, very important type of the bond, that is English bond. English bond in brick masonry has one course of stretcher only and a course of header above it. Okay, that means first, suppose we starting from here. The first whole course is a stretcher, and then second is of header. Okay, that means the construction of brick masonry by using alternate stretcher and header courses, that is called as English bond. Okay, English bond is brick masonry has one course of stretcher only and a course of header above it. That is, it has two alternating courses of stretchers and headers. Got it? That makes a English bond. Headers are laid centered on the stretchers in course below, and each alternate row is vertically aligned. Okay. To break the continuity of vertical joints, queen closure is used in the beginning and at a wall after first header. Okay, you can see here queen closure. Here these are the queen closures. Here course of header and course of stretcher is provided. Again, at both ends of the wall there are queen closure here and here again at another end. These are the queen closures. Okay, that queen closures are provided to avoid a continuity of vertical joints, or to break the continuity of vertical joints. These queen closures are provided at the starting and at the end of the wall. A queen close is a brick cut lengthwise into two halves and used at corners in brick walls. Okay, that we have already studied what is meant by queen closures. Okay, then some of the arrangements of bricks in English bond. These are the first figure shows one brick thick wall. Okay, here vertically you can see this is one brick thick wall which is having headers in header course vertically and the stretcher course horizontally here. Then, or we can rearrange that. by stretcher course vertically and header course horizontally, and it named as 1 3 5 courses and 2 4 6 courses. And here, to maintain or to break the continuity of joints again, the queen closure is provided at the junction. Okay, this is queen closure. In second diagram, 1.5 brick thick wall is constructed. Okay, just remember, while drawing these diagrams, it is necessary to provide a alternate header and stretcher courses. That is a basic principle of a English bond. Okay, here only stretcher course is there, only header course is there, and here only stretcher course is provided. And to break the continuity of vertical and horizontal joints, here some closures are provided. Here Q means queen closure is provided. Okay, and that again named as 1 3 5 courses, and in second diagram 2 4 6 courses. Okay, this is a 1.5 brick thick wall constructed by using English bond. Okay, then third arrangement is showing 2 brick thick wall. Okay, this arrangement makes 2 brick thick wall, and here again you can see the header stretcher arrangement, and the horizontally or vertically some closures are provided, especially queen closures. And then last one is 2.5 thick brick wall. Okay, you can clearly differentiate uh, between each diagram. First one is 1 brick thick wall, then 1.5 brick thick wall. Third one is 2 brick thick wall, and fourth one is 2.5 thick brick wall. Okay, so these are the different arrangements of bricks in English bond. Then, features of English bond. This question is asked in many times in the exam. Features. Okay, first and very important feature of the English bond is alternate courses or layers. You can say courses or layers consist of stretcher and header. Then queen closure is put next to queen header to develop face lap. To develop face lap, or we can say to break the continuity of joint. Then third one is each alternate course or layer of header is centrally supported over stretcher. Okay, each alternate course or layer of the header is centrally supported over the stretcher. It automatically makes the sense. Then the number of mortar joints in header course is nearly double than that of made in stretcher course. Okay, that again a obvious thing, that means stretcher shows whole face of the brick, and header makes, or header shows a half face of the brick, and therefore the joints in a header course is almost nearly double than that of in a stretcher course. Okay, the joints are not continuous and vertical except at the end of wall in some cases. Okay, this is again very important. The joints does not or the joints should not be continuous and vertical, except at the end of wall in some cases. Okay. At the end of wall, we can allow some vertical joint continuation, but at the middle, continuation of the vertical joints doesn't allowed. And the bricks in alternate courses have straight joints. Okay. Then fourth one is Flemish bond. Flemish bond is created by laying alternate headers and stretchers in a single course. Okay. Now the basic difference between Flemish and English bond is here. That is, Flemish bond is created by laying alternate headers and stretchers in a single course. Here you can see in this single course, you can see this uh, this brown color, this brownish color brick shows the stretcher, and after that there is blackish color brick that shows a header. Okay, and these stretchers and headers provided alternatively in a single course, and this type of brick masonry construction is under the Flemish bond. The next course of brick is laid in such a way that the headers lies in the middle of the stretcher in the course below. That is, the alternate headers of each course are centered on the center of the course below. Okay, every alternate course of Flemish bond starts with header at the corner. Okay, you can see at every corner there should be a header course. Okay, and the each header should end at the center of the stretcher. The thickness of Flemish bond is minimum one full brick. Okay, this is again important point regarding to Flemish bond. The thickness of Flemish bond is minimum one full brick. Then these are again some arrangement of bricks in Flemish bonds. 1/2 brick wall and single Flemish bond, and this is double Flemish bond, odd courses and even courses. Okay, this is half brick wall and half brick wall single Flemish bond, and this is a 1.5 brick wall double Flemish bond. Okay, and again features of Flemish bond. This bond creates better appearance than English bond. Appearance, okay, appearance or look of Flemish bond is better than that of English bond. The queen closure is put next to queen header in alternate courses to develop a face lap. Okay, you have to compare all these features of Flemish bond to that of the English bond, and again this difference we are asked in many times in the previous exams, and this is again very important difference, that is a differentiate between English bond and Flemish bond. Okay, and these points you have to remember while differentiating between these two. Okay, the next one is every header is centrally supported or a stretcher below it. Then half bats and 3/4 bats are used for walls having thickness equal to odd number of half bricks. And then this bond is not as strong as English bond, and therefore it is not used generally. Generally, English bond is preferred over the Flemish bond. Okay, so these are the four types of bonds we have studied in detail here. The next part we will see in the upcoming video. Okay, just go through all the diagrams, draw each and every diagram, and try to differentiate between English bond and Flemish bond. Okay, that question we will taken in the assignment. Okay, thank you so much.